So topic name is Animal Kingdom. So let us discuss entire Animal Kingdom in a simple way. Animal Kingdom is very important chapter for NEET exam. So when we look at the Animal Kingdom, there are so many, more than 17 groups are there, from porifera to mammals. So it is very difficult to remember all 17 groups, what are the similarities and what are the particular points for each and every phylum. It is very difficult to remember. So there is a need of comparative study for entire animal kingdom. Let us discuss entire animal kingdom compared to anatomy in a simplest form, which is very useful for your NEET exam. So there are 12 important points are very important for NEET exam when it's come to the animal kingdom. Let us start with the first point. It is all about the habitat, the animals which lives in the marine water. That is what? Exclusively marine animals. The animals which lives in the only marine water, they comes under exclusively marine water. There are 6 groups of animals which lives in the marine water: Ctenophora, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and Chondrichthyes. So these are the 6 groups comes under exclusively marine. So Ctenophora, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and Chondrichthyes. The fish comes under Chondrichthyes. These are the 6 groups of animals which lives in exclusively marine. Which are the following animals are lives in marine water? So this is very important point for NEET exam. Now coming to the second important point, it is all about body divisibility. So when it's come to the body divisibility, there is a head, there is a thorax, abdomen, just like there is a neck, something like that. There are 4 different body divisibilities are very important for NEET exam. What are the 4 body divisibilities? So when it's come to the body divisibility, there are 4 important body divisibility are there. What are the 4? The first one, it is all about head, thorax, abdomen, where you can see in the arthropoda. Head and muscular foot, where you can see in the mollusca. And PCT, what is PCT? P for proboscis, C for collar, T for trunk, where you can see the PCT. It is all about hemichordata. And finally it is all about HT, head and thorax, where we can see in the amphibians. So these 4 body divisibilities are very important for NEET exam. Let us go for this next important point. It is all about exoskeleton and endoskeleton. So there are certain group of animals, they have a skeleton on the outside of the body or inside the body. That exoskeleton and endoskeleton is very important for exam. When it's come to the exoskeleton, so there is something called spongin fibers and spicules in the sporifera, calcium carbonate corals in coelenterata, and chitinous exoskeleton when it's come to the arthropoda, and calcareous shell when it's come to the mollusca, and finally it is all about there is something called calcareous ossicles, where we can see in the very commonly echinoderms. So these are the 4 exoskeleton and endoskeleton are very important for exam. And spongin fibers and spicules, it is all about so porifera, and calcium carbonate corals, CaCO3 corals we can see in the coelenterates. And again it is all about calcium carbonate shell, where you can see in the mollusca. And finally it is all about calcareous ossicles. So calcareous ossicles are very commonly seen in the echinodermates. So these are the 3 exoskeleton. One endoskeleton is very important for exam. Echinodermata, it is all about endoskeleton, whereas the rest of the 3 groups of animals, it is all about exoskeleton. So now coming to the next important point, it is all about digestion. So when it's come to the physiological process, when it's come to the entire animal kingdom, so there are different types of digestion processes. There are majorly 2 types of digestion. One is intracellular digestion, the other one is extracellular digestion. Intracellular digestion we can see in the porifera, and extracellular digestion from platyhelminthes to all chordates, and there is a two groups of animals where we can see both intracellular and extracellular. So when it's come to the digestion part, so there is a intracellular digestion, there is a extracellular digestion. Intracellular digestion, it is all about porifera, whereas the extracellular digestion, it is all about from platyhelminthes to all chordates, where you can see the extracellular digestion, and both intracellular and extracellular, it is all about cylinderates and ctenophora, where you can see the both intracellular and extracellular digestion, where we can see the, so this point is very important for NEET exam. So both, where you can see the both extracellular and intracellular digestion. What is intracellular digestion? What is extracellular digestion? Intracellular digestion means it is all about the digestion process which occurs within the cell. The extracellular digestion, it is all about outside the tissues or outside the cell. It is very commonly seen in the stomach. That is what is called extracellular digestion. Again, digestion process, two types of digestive systems are there when it's come to the entire animal kingdom. So there is something called incomplete digestive system, there is something called complete digestive system. Incomplete digestive system means it is all about there is only one opening is there, that one opening acts as a both anus and mouth. So there are two different openings for mouth and anus, it is all about. So complete digestive system, where you can see the complete digestive system, where you can see the incomplete digestive system. So complete and incomplete. So complete, it is all about two openings are there, whereas the incomplete, it is all about only one opening is there. So complete digestive system, it is all about from Eschelminthes to chordates, where you can see the two openings. What are the two openings? It is all about there is an opening anus and mouth. Two openings are there when it's come to the complete digestive system. When it's come to the incomplete digestive system, only one opening is that act as a, so both mouth and anus, where you can see the platyhelminthes. So these examples are very important for exam. Where incomplete digestive system, where complete digestive system, where intracellular digestion, where extracellular digestion, where both, that is very important for exam. Let us go for respiration in entire animal kingdom. So when it's come to the respiration part, so when it's come to the lower invertebrates like porifera, from porifera to annelids, it is all about their body wall. It is all about their moist body wall that act as a respiratory surface. From, it is all about body wall from, so porifera to, we can say very clearly, it is all about cylinderates. Cylinderates to annelida, it is all about, so it is all about body wall. Then when it's come to the porifera, it is all about water canal system or water transport system. So that very much helpful for the respiration part. So when it's come to the, so porifera, it is all about, so porifera water canal system. So that act as a that helps in the respiration part. Now, so the first specialized respiratory system where you can see in the Arthropoda. There is a specialized respiratory system where we can see in the Arthropoda. So it is all about Arthropoda, where you can see there is a gill respiration. Arthropoda, there is a gill respiration. There is something called a book gills. There is something called book lungs. So gill respiration, it is all about crustaceans, where you can see the, so crustaceans, it is all about gill respiration. So book gills, it is all about limulus, whereas book lungs, it is all about scorpion, or where you can see the all arachnids, where we can see the respiratory system, it is all about along with book lungs. There is one more very important respiratory system or a type of respiration in the insects. It is all about a tracheal system. So tracheal system is very commonly seen in the insects. So insects